Benny Mahoney, now I was at your last fight on the Gold Coast where you beat Fan Zhang. You'd had quite a rough training camp being sick in the lead up. Still got the job done though. How's camp been this time around?
Yeah, camp's been good. Like last fight was pretty gnarly. I had that stomach parasite, so it held me down pretty bad. It was the worst part about it. It wasn't sick the whole camp. It was just towards that back end, like 2 weeks out, I started going down. But yeah, a few days prior, I had the runny bum and I was throwing up and the flu. It was horrible, but we did so much work prior to that I really felt comfortable going into the fight and carrying through anyway, because I've got my conditioning coach who's just a weapon. He kills me in there, and then all the work we do in here with Joshy, so I knew I could get it done and I was happy to get through it and just get that one out of the way.
This fight camp started with Joe for Montano in mind. How did you react when you found out he was out and Eddie Colmenares was stepping in?
It's fighting, man. It happens. I understand from myself, injuries, being sick, you can pull out yourself, all that kind of stuff. Only issue was it was a shorter southpaw, now it's a taller orthodox, but I've had a lot of fights. I've fought a lot of both sides, so I'm not too stressed. Just change, adapt, and carry on.
Yeah, nice. Now, Colmenares comes from Venezuela and has a reputation for being pretty aggressive. Are you expecting a fast-paced fight, and are there any particular threats you see in his game?
Man, like I said, I've had a lot of fights. I've seen it all. I think he's going to come. He's going to come and try and go for the knockout. As his record says, he's got the 9 wins with 9 knockouts. Every one that he's got, he's knocked them out. But I'm not going to be one of them. So if he wants to be aggressive, I've been in the ring with aggressive guys. I'm aggressive myself. And if he wants to try and outbox me, it's not going to happen.
Nice. This fight is for the IBF Intercontinental title. How high are the stakes for you in this one?
Massive. Every fight is my world title fight. Every fight's make or break. You know, as you get higher and higher and you start fighting for these belts, you take a knock back and it sends you potentially a year or 2 back every single time. So this fight is my dinner setting table fight. I need to win this so I can put food on the table for the rest of my life. And yeah, just got to train hard. I know the way I fight, I'll fight with all my heart, and on the night I'll get the job done.
Nice. You've built an undefeated record quietly but steadily. You're coming back from a bit of a long break out of the ring, like prior to your other fight. Do you feel this is your breakout year?
Yeah, when you're young all the way till now, I feel like every year I say it's my breakout year. You know, when you're fighting, it's just a part of doing what we do. But yeah, I think this year, genuinely, I've signed with Tasman, and the guys have got a massive platform, which I'm really grateful for. They're running amazing shows, and they're giving me the opportunity to fight for these big belts. So as long as I keep winning, this will be that year that I start running. This will put me in the top 15 in the world, and it will establish me as one of the big boys in the division.
Is that the ultimate goal, obviously? Become world champion?
Yeah, for me, it's about, again, I've said it on a lot of other interviews, that when I first started this, it was about being a professional fighter. Then it was about doing it full time, and it was about creating freedom for myself and living in the gym, and I've done all of that now. And from the beginning, it was all about, I want to get a world title in Muay Thai, I want to get a world title in kickboxing. Now in boxing, I want to get a world title in boxing, and that's what I'm going to do. And to be able to create generational wealth for me and my wife and our future kids, and to be able to make the rest of my family kick their feet up and not have to fight the way I do and the way I have in my life, that's the goal for me, and getting that belt will be the cherry on top.
Nice. What kind of statement are you hoping to make June 8th?
Just win, man. Win. Always looking if I can get a knockout, sick. If I win on points, sick. But I'm going to win. That's it.
Now, what can fans expect from Benny Mahoney on fight night?
Training these days has been good. Me and Josh have taken a back step back to kind of vintage Mahoney style. For those that don't know, would know in the old Muay Thai days, quite aggressive, sitting on my shots a little bit more. So the fans can expect me to come out and really look like I'm on a mission to get the job done.